Is 2022 the year you take action with your finances? Well, here with Smart Goals for your dime. It's the BlackVest Money LLC owner, Deshaun Williams. All right, welcome. Happy New Year.
Well, same to you. Thank you.
So the new year, we were just talking about people making New Year's resolutions to get their fitness, going. But maybe they should be thinking about also getting their finances in check.
It's a two-edged sword. Absolutely. Fitness, finances, the two F's for the year, right? It's a thing. We talked about last month. We touched on these specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals, the SMART goals. So you have to ask yourself, all right, you've created those SMART goals, so what's next?
What is next?
An action plan.
Ooh,
right?
Okay.
You have to put together your action plan. That's going to be your next phase into successfully achieving your SMART goal.
So what do you need to be thinking about when you put together an action plan? What kind of factors play into this?
Sure. So I let people know there's always 4 steps, right? You create your 4 steps to achieving those goals. From that point on, you have to think about your resources, right? The resources that you'll use, the date to actually complete those 4 steps that you've created, and who's going to be your accountability partner. Now, with that one, I always tell people to kind of be mindful, because you don't want the lazy friend that scrolls social media every day. Like, there's no real accountability on either end, right? But once you created those 4 steps, you have that accountability partner. You found out what and who your resources will be to help you achieve those goals.
Could your spouse be your accountability partner, or should it be somebody outside?
Your spouse could absolutely be your accountability partner. But I will say this, in regards to my spouse, she's like my biggest fan. So even when I'm not fully doing the best, she's going to tell me that, oh, no, that was great.
Your biggest cheerleader,
yeah, exactly. So it can be a gift, and it can be a curse too. Get someone that's going to actually hold you accountable and tell you the no's that you need to hear.
Okay, I love that.
Absolutely.
All right, what's our next step?
So once you've created your steps, you've created your action plan, you have your 4 steps, you have you've broken down each individual steps. I always tell people, it's written down here, the most important part is for you not to stop. Because here's the thing, you're going to need to change, you're going to need to adjust those goals. Do not stop. Life happens. Life gets in the way, both good and bad. Be willing, be open to changing, be open to making necessary adjustments to your goals. Doesn't mean that you have to necessarily stop wanting the brand new car, whatever it was that you had set out for your goal, but you may have to make a detour. You may have to take away from that savings $20 to $30 a month in order to ensure that your lights remain, whatever the case may be. Be open and willing to make adjustments as necessary.
Well, I know with budgets, the Dave Ramsey is like, we need to readjust our budget every week or every month. How often should you redo your goals?
Sure. So I always tell people to keep that in front of you weekly. And I think we've discussed it here before in the past. Keep it in front of you. That way you have to understand where you are, you have to understand where you've been in order for you to get to where you want to be. And that's my mindset, always having that transparent moment with yourself first in order for you to continue to move forward.
Well, and financial literacy is kind of your goal in helping people. So if people are feeling a little overwhelmed at the beginning of the year, but they want to get on track, get a plan, SMART plan, and all that fun stuff, how do you help?
So basically, we provide a hand-holding in a sense, right? We're there to basically give you that information that you may not have known. Everything isn't Googleable. As often as people think, you can Google it, but it's not. Everything is not, as I call it, Googleable. You can say that, right? You can't Google everything, and that's the thing. And even if you can, in order to have, it helps to have someone that has actually been there, who's actually tested the waters, hold your hand to get through it, give you that insight, and that's what we do. We provide the information that I say we wish we had 10, 12 years ago.
There you go. And he's got a great website. He has a podcast, I believe, so people can learn a little bit more. Facebook, so we'll share all that at SailLiving.tv. There you go. There's a look at the website, just on cue. If you want to learn more, get involved, and get your finances fit here in 2022, Deshaun's your guy, and we'll connect you at CILiving.tv.